released in 1968 and written by George Romero. As soon as I finished the movie, I thought real long and hard about what I can talk about. What is this film about? What is this film trying to say to you beyond it's a horror movie or beyond zombies are scary? And I kind of feel like the movie is about the us versus them mentality seen over here in the States and in Western society in general, especially during the time period this movie was filmed and released in, right in the middle of the civil rights movement. So I definitely can get the vibes of this movie being an allegory for the us versus them mentality simply because of how Mr. Cooper treats Ben. He refuses to cooperate with Ben, work with him. He doesn't really explicitly say it, at least I don't think he does during the movie, but it's because Ben is African American. He doesn't want to work with him, and he views Ben as a them and not an us, which obviously does not work out well in his favor, being as they all die anyway. There are various points throughout this movie where he low-key betrays Ben and he does him dirty, and he lets him almost get eaten by the ghost, or sorry, not the ghost, the ghouls, the zombies. And I'm just like, Mr. Cooper, what the heck are you doing, dude? I don't even get his mindset, because the concept of race even being a thing during such tumultuous times, during a zombie apocalypse, is truly baffling to me. Mr. Cooper, L character, got to be one of the most sorriest horror characters ever, besides Barbara. She's pretty sorry too, and I get it, she just lost her brother or whatever, but Jesus freaking Christ, Barbs, you got to get out of there, man. But one of the most poignant scenes in this movie for me, and probably for anybody who watched the movie, was the ending, in which Ben is a survivor. He's about to survive, he's about to get up out of there, and then he gets shot by the military. And even though Ben is very clearly not one of the zombies, they still shoot him. I mean, Ben doesn't put his hands up, he doesn't call out or anything. I think maybe he's just exasperated from the whole night or whatever. I don't think they were surviving for any more than like a night, a day and a half maybe. You know, he's pretty tired and exhausted, and I think deep down Ben feels like, yo, they're gonna shoot me anyway, and he doesn't call out, he doesn't do anything, they just shoot him. And I think that's just so indicative of what the movie is trying to tell you, you know, especially during America during that time, middle of the civil rights movement. Yo, it doesn't matter if you call out, it doesn't matter if you put your hands up, you might get shot, you might get hurt, you might always be viewed as a them and not a us. And then of course Barbara, she gets killed by her brother. The very thing that she's been kind of sad over the whole movie has come back and took her with him. So Barbara now becomes one of the them. She joins the zombies, the ghouls. I'm not sure exactly what that means as far as the allegory that the film is trying to put together, but I thought that was pretty interesting as well. I did like how the movie was black and white. I know it was shot that way because they just didn't have the color technology, or maybe they didn't feel like paying to make the movie in color, but I think it being in black and white added to the movie. It was pretty cool. And yeah, that's my thoughts on Night of the Living Dead. You guys check it out. Peace.